Hello, how you doing? 2 seconds. Okay. Now we'll talk about Brian Carn. Okay. Now, he's one of those young people. I do give the benefit of the doubt most of the time, but I only give them I only give one of these false prophets one opportunity to tell a lie. Now, years ago, he said that Houston was going to be underwater. Houston does have flooding problems, but he said they were going to be underwater. That didn't happen because I waited. I wrote down the prophecy and I waited to see if it was going to happen. It didn't happen. Okay, now Houston has flooding problems anyway. Okay, but it didn't go underwater. It's still standing. So that was a lie. So as far as I'm concerned, once a so-called prophet tells one lie, he's false. He's a liar. He's a false prophet. See, that's how you catch these false prophets. You write down the prophecy and then you wait for it to happen. If the Lord let you live long enough, you wait for it to happen. If it didn't happen, they false, they lied. Okay. Now, Brian Carn did not predict Trump. He did not predict Diddy. He did not predict Kamala Harris. He did not predict L.A. Burning. L.A. Burning is major news. He didn't predict that. He didn't predict the floods from Florida to North Carolina. That is major news. The judgment of the sundown towns. That's what happened in the Carolinas and South Carolina. The judgment of the sundown town. Okay. Now Brian Carn said the CIA told him that they're listening to him. Now look, I guess that did massage his ego. Okay, now the CIA is listening to him. But see, that's why the government's so dumb and stupid. They listen to these false prophets who are liars. Now, Brian Carn said something very peculiar. He said he was walking down the street, and I guess the bus driver from back in his day when he was a kid came to him in the vision and said, this is going to happen, that's going to happen. Now, see, first of all, that's necromancy. We shouldn't be talking to the dead. The Bible specifically says we're not supposed to be talking to the dead because that is not that person. Those are demons. Okay, because if the person's in hell, they're not going to come back up and say anything. They're in prison. If the person's in heaven, they're not interested in coming back. Like I said, I only give the false prophets one opportunity to lie. Brian Carn lied. He's false. Okay, he lied about Houston. He's false. He lied about the tornadoes in Texas. He's false. Okay, so I don't know what his agenda is. I really don't. I don't know what his agenda is. I've been hearing about his moral failings. I can't prove anything. I don't know. I've heard of him having multiple affairs. One girl came on YouTube and said he gave her an STD. I've heard of affairs with married women. I've heard he has 3 children out of wedlock. I don't know any of that, if any of that is true, but that's just what comes across my feed. He's had a lot of moral failings. So that's the problem with me. How can he prophesy anybody? He can't even keep his body under subjection. Okay. You know what I don't understand about Brian Carn, why didn't he just ask the Lord to send me a wife? Okay. That's all he had to do, just ask the Lord to send him a wife. Okay. But I don't understand that. But look, he's false, and I'm sorry, but he's a liar. Bye.